Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 15th to the 22nd of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Leo, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energies beginning the week. We'll then take a look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then move on to your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with King of Pentacles and the Devil, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Leo, what I'm seeing is that you are presenting at the beginning of the week as the King of Pentacles. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine, it is the energy of King of Pentacles I am speaking about. So we see you very strong, very empowered. You've got a good, solid, logical head on your shoulders. You're thinking everything through, and you've been very cool, calm, and collected. Now, it is with this attitude, Leo, that I see you addressing something that represents the devil in your life at the moment. Now, the devil speaks to us of a relationship or a situation where we feel stifled, trapped, stuck. We can't see our way out of the situation. And Leo, usually there is an element of toxicity around it. So it could be, Leo, that you have a very toxic friend, somebody who, whenever you're with them, just makes you feel bad about yourself. They're judgmental, they're critical, they take every opportunity to bring you down and humiliate you, and this would be what you would be focusing on. This could be an environment, a work environment, or a living environment where you just feel completely suppressed. Now we see as King of Pentacles, you are going to be looking at this and coming up with solutions and plans, my dear Leos, to release yourself out of it. This energy, you have identified that you no longer want this in your life, and I feel that this is the week you make big plans to move out of it. Right, let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, Leo, this is wonderful because not only does it relate to the devil energy, but it relates to your life in general. What I am seeing here is that you are going to be making big plans, my dear Leos, to bring in really big shake-up energy into your life. And this is the perfect time to do it. We have the last new moon of 2025 coming up on the 19th or 20th, depending where you are in the world, and of course, the end of the year. It's ideal now to set your goals and intentions. And there is a lot going on here because what you are doing, Leo, is as you create your intentions, you open a gateway that brings in the Wheel of Fortune. I do think many of you are going to be making big changes, Leo, in more than one area of your life. We identified the devil energy, but for me, as I mentioned previously, this is a big overall picture. I see you looking at all the different areas of your life, your finances, your home life, your work life, your spiritual life, your social group. What do you want? What don't you want? and getting into the detail. And with this, I do feel many of you are going to already start initiating a big change just by making strong decisions. For example, going back to that toxic friend, you could already start now, this week, pulling back. When they phone to make plans, you will find yourself making excuses. Or perhaps, my dear Leos, some of you might even just be honest and say, no, I'm sorry, I don't feel good in your company. Your energy is too harsh, too judgmental, too critical, and it's not what I need. Let's take a break and relook at this in a few weeks. However you handle it is perfect, but I do see that you're initiating these big changes now. Now let's move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Death and the Star, two major arcana cards coming out. And what a strong message. Spirit is telling you in no uncertain terms, my dear Leos, that what you decide to end now, what you decide to close down for good, and I do believe that this is the devil energy as well, is right. You're doing the right thing. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't start feeling guilty with the energy of, oh, if I take a break from that friend, they'll be so lonely. Don't do that. You have to look at yourself and you have to put yourself forward. Death is a final energy. This is Spirit's way of saying, clean up the toxicity, Leo. Let go of it. You don't need it. You're moving into an incredibly auspicious period, and this is being confirmed by the star. You do not want to carry heavy baggage of anything that is not good for you into the new year. The star is telling you that you're entering into a blessed period, but you need to do the cleanup first. And you have the strength, my dear Leo. You have that inner lion and lioness within you. When you make up your mind, my gosh, you can move mountains. So, wonderful confirmation coming through from Spirit. Let us see what your unexpected blessing is that's coming through. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This is wonderful, my dear Leo, because we do see with the Ace of Pentacles the energy of the hand of God coming through and giving you a very strong, blessed opportunity. Now, this opportunity could be connected to what we have seen and spoken about. And then again, for some of my Leos, it will come through in another area totally. This is the opportunity of being asked out on a date by somebody you really like. This is the energy of your significant other coming in and saying, Leo, I know it's last minute, but let's go away at the end of December, early January, do something special, just the two of us. This could be the opportunity of your boss coming in before the end of the year, telling you, Leo, that you've got a promotion or an increase. Whatever it is, I do see that you're going to be accepting it without hesitation. You know immediately that this is right for you, it's good for you, you don't need any time to think about it. It's an unexpected blessing. You see it for what it is, you say thank you, and you move with it. Right, let us move on now and see the possible outcome of the week. Now, Leo, with 3 of Wands here, what we see is that many of you are already going to take your plans and your ideas and start implementing them now. You open the gateway with the 2 of Wands, but 3 of Wands is the energy of already doing things, making big decisions and putting them into action. So as I mentioned previously, this could be you already separating from any kind of toxic relationship or toxic environment. This could be that you have decided, my dear Leos, you want to move in the new year. And what we see with Three of Wands is that you already start looking at new homes, whether online or physically going out there, but you start already putting your ideas into motion. With the Magician here, we have such an exciting message because, Leo, you can see manifestations taking place before the beginning of 2026. If you follow through on all this energy we have seen coming through, my dearest Leos, Magician is telling us your strength, your intention, and your commitment to what you want to bring in with this big change allows what you have been dreaming, wishing, and praying for to come down and become a reality on the physical realm. Wonderful to see, my dear Leos. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. And your message is ask and receive. And it is an incredibly powerful message because Spirit is asking you to work with them in co-creating in what you want to see and manifest in your life. When you ask your angels, your divine team, and Spirit for the guidance, the help, and the outcomes you want to see in your life, what you do, Leo, is you open the gateway between you and Spirit. And now Spirit and your angels have permission to come in and guide you through your intuition, through signs and symbols, through messages in your dreams, so that you know your direction and you can get the manifestations you've been dreaming of. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.